Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're going into E-Dragons. A lot of you wanted to see this video again with the quad clone. The one thing I did want to mention is the Warden equipment. The Rage Gem usually is not good with the E-Dragons because it messes up their chains because you're using so many rage spells with it. But I've noticed because we're using all of our spells in the Yeti bomb, it works to have it. Like, it's pretty nice. You can exchange it for the healing tome. I will show that version off too, which is fine. But in some friendly challenges, I was noticing I was having quicker attacks with the Rage Gem. But we'll first show off an attack with the Rage Gem, and then I'll show off an attack with the healing tome, and then we'll go into Legends League. Okay, here's a new base I got from a clanmate, completely demolished in sub 90 seconds, which is just crazy to think. What was I going to do? Well, I didn't care too much about the sweepers because they're just pointed at each other. That doesn't hurt me too much. But I see something. I'm like, dude, I want to get in towards this core. I'm not going to approach from the town hall side. I'm going to attack from the further side. So if I'm going to do that, my Queen's Giant Arrow actually works better at this elixir collector because I can snipe out this air defense and this air defense right here. And then my Royal Champion will be put down by this Wizard Tower. I'm going to let her kind of do her thing. So watch this. Minute 20. Queen drops in, fires off her shot. I actually missed this air defense, which didn't end up mattering, and I popped the Royal Champion ability right away, but I could have delayed that, which would have been fine. Now, just spread out my E-Dragons, get my Minion Prince in here. He kind of ran out in front, which was a little bit of a shame, but I popped his ability, and as you can see here, that all being frosted over actually kind of works to our benefit. And then we just pop the Warden ability with it. And I'm going to let this Blimp actually go a tad bit early. Look how I spread out the clones all around in that compartment. And now the Yetis form that wall that I always talk about. And they shred that whole compartment. Now we're going to have E-Dragons at this bottom side with the Minion Prince. And then we're going to have some E-Dragons at the top side. But guys, the base is already gone. Queen's up too. So like, this is ridiculous. We'll go 4 times speed through this. And you can see that we just smashed this base. And it was so dang easy. We've still got the E-Dragons at the top side, E-Dragons bottom in the middle. We didn't even lose that many, but seriously, very, very strong. Now I'm going to show against the same base, but this time with the healing tome, and you guys can be the judge of like what you like better. Still right around that 90-second mark. This time we are running with the Warden having the healing tome. I think I fired off a better giant arrow shot, so that was a little bit unfortunate and kind of unfair for this replay, but most of the other things were the same. Pop the Royal Champion ability, and then we just get our E-Dragons spread out. Warden in, Minion Prince in. This kind of does help a little bit, as you can delay the Warden ability a little bit longer rather than having it pop right away, just so you can kind of heal up your E-Dragons. But they didn't really take any damage, so I tried delaying it, but there was a Giga Bomb right there, so it was probably beneficial to get it in. And then I'm going to use the clones, kind of same formation in the core of the waist. No problem that we hit the tornadoes. We actually clone, I think, a little bit. No, actually, we didn't get many Yeti mites at all. But E-Dragon's kind of full health here. Queen's still alive. And as you can see, like, they just did not take any damage whatsoever, like, through the whole core. So it's kind of crazy. Both versions work quite well, but it's just not the same logic as before where, like, you're using a bunch of rage spells. You're just not in an attack like this because I'm relying more so on the clones. But very good. You can also use this as a Super Yeti Blimp. So what I'm going to do, in Legends, we'll do an attack with the Rage Gem. We'll do an attack with the Healing Tome. And then we'll do an attack with the Super Yeti Blimp as well. And the beautiful thing about this attack is how quickly you just drop everything and you get your 3 stars. And then the E-Dragons pretty much do the rest. Okay, we're going to change some stuff up here. We have an invisibility tower by the town hall. And then we got sweepers there too. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But I think I can fire off a Queen's Giant Arrow shot, set that off, and then I might chuck my Royal Champion in towards that area. I think that's going to be valuable. So let's try this. Let's go Queen here, fire her shot off. Oh my gosh, did we miss that invisibility tower? We totally did. Okay, that's not good. Now we're going to have to change stuff up. We're going to go like this. We're going to fly in towards the sweepers, which is obviously not ideal. But I'm going to try making it work here. So we got the Rage Gem this time. Minion Prince, we're going to have to delay for a tad bit this Blimp. But we're doing good, actually. You know what? Royal Champion's going to take some damage. That's fine. The Warden ability here, we got most of those E-Dragons in it. And then let's see if we can land this Blimp close even. If we can even get it near that Town Hall, I'm fine there. I'm totally okay because I want to make sure my E-Dragon stays safe in the core of the base. If they can, that'd be great. I hope my Minion Prince can fire off a decent shot for me. I wanted him to lock on towards the enemy Minion Prince, but he didn't. Now he went towards the top side, so we're going to have to pop it here, which is fine. He ends up going down, but that will frost over the Queen. we got the town hall taken care of. The only big worry here is, can those E-Dragons just take one solid shot for me? Boom. Take care of that invisibility tower almost. And the top side should be fine. We still have our queen alive too. So a little bit reckless for my queen's giant arrow. Kind of caused a lot of mistakes here. But the monolith doesn't really stand a chance. It's going down, and we still have a bunch of E-Dragons up. I think, what is it, 3 at this side? And then we got our queen with an E-Dragon at the top side. Queen's full health. She's going to take care of that air defense. And then the base doesn't really stand a chance because it's only ground targeting stuff after that. And we're at the 90-second mark. So as you can see, very, very quick. You never really struggle. You get all your troops down. Even with little mistakes here and there, you're still going to get those 3 stars. But now, actually, let's claim this reward. Let's see. Can we get some YouTuber luck here? Come on, give me something, give me something. Oh, God, dang it. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, now we've made the change. We're going in with the healing tome. Well, I will also answer which one I like better at the end of the video. But let's focus up here. The sweepers, we got like this, pointing up and down. I could fire a shot and just take care of them. I think this army camp actually works okay, but do I have that angle on it? Let's try it here. Boom. Let's take one of the sweepers out. Okay. So we got one of them. Now I want to attack behind the other one with the Royal Champion. And then I'm just going to go E-Dragons in towards this high damage corner. Let's go Warden in. Delay the Minion Prince for just a tad second. My Queen's going to do her job. Let's get the Minion Prince in now to attack the enemy Minion Prince. Blimp. And now as we approach this high damage area, pop the Warden ability. I just want this clone to kind of make it near the town hall, even if it doesn't get right there. I'm actually okay with that, because if I pop it early, it'll just be able to tank for me in the core of the base. Pop the Minion Prince ability, frost everything over. And now the core's shredded. We've got E-Dragons at the bottom side. Oh, the Minion Prince joins up with this side. That's actually a good thing. And then we got E-Dragons at the top side. The only thing is, the E-Dragons are slow, but still, look at the Yetis in the clone. Coming out, they're going to probably rip through the town hall for us. So even that it was popped early, they still are going to get the job done. Going to need these E-Dragons to take a shot off here at that air defense. And now pretty much every other air defense is cleared from the back side of the base. We still have our Minion Prince up. He has taken some serious damage. Look at the poor giant. He's alive too. But a ton of E-Dragons still left up. I think that's 4, 5, 6 E-Dragons. And Minion Prince just goes down now. And look, right around the 90-second timer again, which is exactly what we're looking for here. Quick and easy 3 stars is what we want, and you guys are going to get them with this strategy. But now I will show this off with the Super Yetis. We'll probably go back to the Raid Gem because that's what I like just a tad bit more than the Healing Tome. I know it's not the advice most YouTubers give, but I think that's because they work, not Raid Gem and the Rage spell don't work together, but when you're using no other spells, I think the Rage Gem is good with the E-Dragons, in my opinion. Could be wrong there. You do some testing, see what you like more, the Healing Tome or Rage Gem, but I'm going to do the next attack with the Rage Gem, and then we're going to use the Super Yeti, and then we'll call the video an end there. Okay, for the next attack, we are bringing in the Super Yeti, and I'm going to use the Rage Gem this time. So people are going to ask, Aki, at Town Hall 17, can I also add in the Yeti and the CC? Sure you could. The only thing is, you're going to threaten maybe cloning the Yeti, which is fine, because obviously these previous attacks have all been with the Yeti. But for me, for this purposes, I just want to show it off with the Super Yeti, because I do like the Electromite clone, just because the Electromites, when they come out of the Super Yeti, they can stun the defenses like single target Infernos, which works great for us. This case, we don't have any singles, but that's fine. Okay. What do we want to do here, though? Well, I want to take care of one of the sweepers that are pointing at us, because that's going to make it a little bit difficult for me to kind of start. But let's get our queen in here. Fire the shot off. We got the sweeper we wanted. Royal Champion at the opposite side. And then just get your loons in. E-Dragons in behind. Warden, I'm going to let them take my Minion Prince just a second to get in here. Let's go like this. Warden ability now as we head through the Giga Bomb. I did not want to eat that damage early. And then as this Blimp approaches, what we're going to do is get it right on the Super Yeti. Make sure we clone them, rage them up, and at this point you can have some fun and watch and see how the attack performs. I'm going to delay the Minion Prince ability just for a second here. Watch, I'm going to use it at the spell tower because now we can frost over all that backside. Look at the top side. This is what I really like about the attack, and I've liked about regular dragons too. If they split, it's totally fine by us because it works just as well. And look at those chains value, which is ridiculous. Minion Prince style up. Bully the CC. Guys, this base is pretty much smashed in almost a minute. And you put down your troops so quickly that you rarely ever struggle. Like, come on, that is really good. So the Super Yeti turned out fruitful as well. They all do. Seriously, it's been working that well. I don't care if you're using dragons, regular dragons, super dragons, e-dragons. Heck, I showed it with inferno dragons. The quad clone is crazy busted and one of the strongest strategies in the game. If you're an e-dragon user, use it this way. I guarantee you, you won't have clan mates 2-starring. You'll be 3-starring high up in legends, in war attacks. Have fun with it. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like the video and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Helps the channel. And hopefully one day we can get ourselves a creator code. See you soon. Peace out.